CCTV footage of a tornado coming in from the left of your screen, ripping through the town of Beaver Cheek in the U.S. state of Ohio. At least 2 people injured when that tornado slammed into a parking complex. In fact, Tuesday's tornado was one of several reportedly caused by the so-called squall line that has been moving in an easterly direction across America's central states. A gunfight between unidentified militants and police in Kabul has ended with 4 of the assailants killed. The attack on a hotel hosting primarily foreigners began late on Tuesday night, with the siege lasting until the morning. 2 weeks ago, 14 people died in another attack on a Kabul hotel, which the Taliban admitted to carrying out. Now, if you needed to get across central London on Tuesday, it was almost certainly quicker by foot. Scores of black cab drivers brought the city to a standstill as they showed their anger at the free mobile taxi app Uber. The program easily connects drivers to passengers, and it's cheap. An average 20 to 30-minute drive through London's financial district in a classic black cab will cost you about £22, but with Uber, it's about 16. RT's Harry Fear reports from London.
There is real anger here for the Transport for London Regulatory Authority. They're based in this building here, and the United Cabbies Group organising today's protest wanted to put the capital to a standstill just beneath the building, but the police have been redirecting the hundreds of cabbies around this area. They say thousands of cabbies are participating in today's protest. Now, there is real frustration. Just a look at some of the banners here behind me. One of them says, "Enforce the law." The feeling, the grievance that there is an unequal enforcement of the regulations governing different taxi and private hire operators here in the capital. You see another banner there with the London Mayor Boris Johnson's face on. Well, cabbies are particularly angry at him as well. He's shown a real unwillingness to further regulate those controversial famed taxi apps like Uber. Now, I just want to speak to one of the organisers of today's protest. What is your message to Boris Johnson and his apparent unwillingness to further regulate this industry?
Well, Boris Johnson, as you know, he is actually responsible for TfL. He's the only person that can force TfL to do their job properly and to regulate this industry. My message to Boris Johnson is you can't be an MP and a mayor as well. When you at your time during mayoralship, you have overseen the decline of the world's finest gold standard taxi trade, and your TfL sitting here are doing nothing about it. What we're complaining about here is we're complaining about apps and technology are actually being used to circumvent the law. You cannot circumvent the law just because it's technology and claim that it's progress. It's not progress. It's breaking the law and using technology to remain undetected.
Thank you very much for your comment this afternoon. As you can see, it really is absolute chaos here in central London. As far as the eye can see, there are black cabs here in basically standstill with a very slow pace of movement here. And they say, unless they're heard by the people in that office behind you, the Transport for London Authority, they say these protests are set to continue.
Let's give you a reminder of our breaking news story this hour. 6 top football officials arrested over corruption charges at football's world governing body FIFA. There's a presser right now in Zurich. Let's listen in and see what they have to say.
Responsible, and this is also obvious in the press release of the General Attorney. Then you would have to address to Mr. Andre Marti. You have his data to get in touch with him, or if you have questions to the Federal Office of Justice, you have the person to get in touch with Folco Pali. Now, you certainly have questions when it comes to the questions and the answers. There is hardly anything we can say as to the current procedure. I can only say nothing more and nothing less than that what has been said and written by the Federal Attorney's Office about an hour ago. And let me tell you that in spite of we are very happy about what is happening right now, it is once again, unfortunately, FIFA suffering under these circumstances. It is certainly a difficult moment for us. You know, we have the Congress about to start. Lots of questions. Will the Congress take place? Will it not take place? Of course, Congress will take place. One thing has nothing whatsoever to do with the other. And there may be dissenting views on that, but from our side, this Congress definitely will be carried out, but taking into account this current procedure. But this is not related to Congress. Now, I hope I have been perfectly clear, and I thank you for being here. Now, I'm giving you this information right now at 11:26. We are, of course, in very close contact with the Attorney General, and it is quite possible that perhaps later during the day or more tomorrow, we will be able to give you an update on the situation, at least concerning us, concerning FIFA. So take this information, status 11:26. We know nothing more right now.
I apologize for jumping in very quickly here on RT International. That was Walter de Gregorio, the FIFA public affairs rep, with very little to say, frankly, but I'll tell you what the whole issue is. This coming out of Zurich here, the scandal in the making. 6 FIFA officials arrested over allegations of massive corruption. We're talking about $100 million in bribes over the course of 2 decades. We'll give you details on this breaking news as soon as we get it here on RT International. For now, though, crosstalk discussing the coverage of the crisis in Ukraine in the mainstream media. Thank you for watching.